Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us for today's episode of A Daughter, A Daddy, A podcast. We're your co-hosts and her daddy. How's it going today, little love?
Good.
Excellent. Are you all excited for today's episode?
Yes.
All right, Roo. First, we will be going into some of what we have watched together with You and I Are Polar Opposites. Then we will go into some of what you have played with Cardcaptor, Sakura, Memory Key. Then we will go into some of what has been created with learning how to make milkshakes. And finally, some of what has been experienced with our trip to the Longstreet farm. And remember, if you like what you're hearing today, just give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate that quick like from you. You ready, Autumn?
Yes.
Excellent. All right, You and I Are Polar Opposites.
It's a rom-com, everyone.
Our two main characters in the rom-com, You and I Are Polar Opposites, they are really opposite, aren't they?
Yes.
All right, who do we want to talk about first? You want to talk about her or him first?
Her.
All right, tell us about her.
First, the her in it, the she. Her name is Suzuki. She has a little crush on a boy in her class named Tani.
Yes, she does. Tell us a little bit about Suzuki's personality.
Well, I would explain her as lively and energetic, and she also likes wearing makeup a lot, because, remember in that beginning where we saw her putting makeup on?
Yeah, it doesn't go into too much of that, but what it does go into, she cares a lot of what other people think of her, right?
Yes.
She's a little bit of ditzy too, isn't she?
Yes.
A little bit of that crazy energy just bouncing all over the place.
Yeah, like a Regilucky bouncy.
Like a Regilucky. I mean, bouncier than a Regilucky, in my opinion. And she's got the pink hair, and you know who she looks a lot like? She looks,
Toga.
yeah, from My Hero Academia. If crossed her with Mai Hatsume from My Hero Academia also, and that's what I feel that you get with her. But she's got that over-the-top energy, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does.
They're all in high school. It's not the first year, so I think it's the second year of high school. And she has finally gotten to sit next to her crush in class.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about her crush, Tani.
Tani is a serious boy that's more quiet and not as energetic as Suzuki.
Correct. And he's also on the student council, and he gets really good grades.
Right.
He even works in the library.
Yes. And also, Suzuki and Tani eventually go dating.
Yeah, they get started pretty quickly, right?
Right.
Tell us about that first episode.
Well, after school, Suzuki just walks up to Tani and says, "Would you like to walk home together?" Basically, she's
and what does he say?
he says, "Sure," or something like that.
And then she proceeds to yap his ear off as they're walking, right?
Yes.
And what happens on that trip home?
Someone sees them walking home.
Yes. Yamada says it's his friend Hector or Manuel, or I'm not sure what name he says, but let's be honest. It's Yamada that saw them walking home together, right?
Right. He
And-
was just being silly.
And he's the ditzy airheaded boy in the class, right?
Yes.
But what he doesn't see is eventually something happens with Suzuki and Tani.
They hold hands.
Oh, yes, they do. Yeah, so they're already holding hands by the end of the first episode. And when the second one rolls around, it's the next day. And isn't it always funny how whenever Suzuki goes to sleep at night after experiencing something new with Tani, how she's always either a glitter bomb or she's turning colors or she's turning shapes and everything.
Yes.
It's always funny when you see that, right?
Right. She must be so excited.
There's a lot of animation change in this too, where it'll go from a classic type of art style that you would see for something like this, and then it goes all chibi.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun watching the way that the animators have fun with it. So what happens the next day in school?
Well, during school in the day, they don't really interact that much. And when he's leaving, she just blurts out to the whole class she loves him and then just goes running after him.
Yeah, and she blurted it out because earlier during that day, she said it was basically nothing much to Yamada, that it was just they were walking home together.
Yeah, and Tony heard that.
Yeah, he heard it. So he was thinking that it didn't mean as much to her as it meant to him because he has a crush on her too.
Yeah.
And eventually, after he leaves, she blurts that out.
Yes, I love you!
Well, he doesn't hear it, but she takes off running after him.
Yes.
And then what happens when she finally catches up to him on the
She
stairs?
she says, "I love you! Tani, I love you!"
Yeah, she is all excited, and after that, they determine that they're going to go out on a date.
Well, their first date, Tani's just taking Suzuki to places that he knows she likes,
Yeah.
and also to a movie
Ooh, what was the movie about?
about a cute little yeti.
Oh, and Suzuki loves Little Yeti, right?
Mhm.
And they have a good first date? Tell us how it ends.
It ends with them taking a picture of each other.
Yes, their first picture together, right?
Mhm.
And they also buy something on the date too. They get a matching set of something, right?
Yeah, they have a matching set of the yeti keychains.
And they showed them off in school the next day, right?
Yeah.
And the friend group is very supportive.
Yes,
Te
they really are.
Tell us a little bit about the crazy friend group.
First, we already heard about Yamada.
Yes, you did.
I mean, he's an airheaded boy in the class, and he's also part of the friends group.
Yes, he is.
And there's another girl in the class named Watanabe, which is another bit of an airhead with blonde hair, too.
Yeah, no, they're both always asking for homework and everything, right?
Yes.
There was one time they got to study together with Tani, and they're like, "Oh my goodness, you're the best tutor ever."
Yes.
And then the final one of the close group is Sato, right?
Yes, Sato.
And she's a little more laid back and reserved and everything, but they're the popular kids in the class.
Yeah.
There's all types of stereotypes with the students in there. You have the very manic depressive one, you have the super shy one, you have the not so innocent one. They have all the stereotypes hit. Anything else you want to say about You and I Are Polar Opposites before we move on?
And last but not least, there's a girl named Ozma, which has her exciting moments, but she's a little emo, too.
Okay, yes. She's always saying things like, I wish I still had my innocence of mind and stuff like that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, oh my goodness, such a drama queen, so over the top. Like,
Yeah.
all right, moving right along. You wanted to talk a little bit about the game you play on your phone, Cardcaptor Sakura Memory Key.
Yes.
All right, tell us about it.
Well, first, it's about a girl named Sakura. It takes place of the anime Cardcaptor that me and my mom watch.
Okay, very cool, very cool.
And well, though it's kind of different, like there's a story mode where you could do all the things she did in the anime.
Okay.
Oh, and the reason why it's called Card Captors is because the first day in the game, like when the first time you see her, she opens a magical book with card captor cards in it. And she picks up the first card, which just happens to be the Windy card. And she says Windy, and that triggered the Windy card and blew all the cards away. And now they're out free in the world, and she has to try to get them back onto the book so that there'd be no more destruction.
Okay, very cool. Maybe we'll talk about the anime more sometime, but today you're talking about the game that you play of it, right?
Mm-hmm. And for the record, there's only one card that didn't blow away, and that was the card she used, the Windy card, because she was holding it when she casted the spell by accident.
So do you start the game off with the Windy card?
Yes, start off with Windy.
Okay, very cool. And what do you do in this game?
You basically like capture the cards, but that's only story mode. There's other modes too.
Okay, what other modes are there?
There's also called Daily Diary, where you could do little requests in your little like pretend diary.
Okay.
Like also a bit like story things, but these stories are not in the anime. These were only just made for the game.
Oh, pretty cool, pretty cool. Are there weekly events?
Yes, there are weekly events. Like
Okay.
there's one called the Golden Theme Park, but the Golden Theme Park is different each week. Like there's one where you have to keep using Lucky Box tickets, and that's how you earn stuff by using it, and they're super easy to get. But
Oh,
however, there's another Golden Theme Park where you have to keep doing trips and craft chibi sakuras in order to do that.
you said craft chibi sakuras. What does that mean?
Well, there's things in this called chibi sakuras where there's basically little mini toy versions of Sakura, our main character, and also some of her allies and frenemies too.
Okay, okay. And you collect different outfits for her and dress her up for different occasions too, right?
Yes, but only when you level it up. When you get a chibi Sakura, you start out with just it. But however, if you level it up to its second level or its last level, you get its costume, and then you can change into its outfit.
Okay, very cool, very cool. And there's some sort of special star currency in this game too, right?
Yes, because sometimes they're chibi Sakura pulls that are weekly too.
You got a pretty cool one recently, didn't you?
Yes, a 6-star from a 7-star pool.
Ooh, what does it look like?
Basically, it's in this cute little white and yellow starry dress. And also, when you fully max out its level, it has like the flight card wings.
Okay, okay. Do you have a favorite costume that she wears?
I don't know, because all of them are pretty cute. But if I had to pick one so far, it's one of the 5 stars from that pool.
What does that look like?
She's basically like a cutesy little cooking outfit almost, and she's holding a cake in it too. I like that one a lot. And I like the background art for it too.
Oh, and you cook in this game too, don't you?
Yeah, it's called Daily Orders.
Okay, very
And
cool, very
yeah,
cool.
you get to research recipes. Basically, you put ingredients together, and if it says they don't look good together, then that means you can't make it. But if something says not bad, then that means you can mix them together, and then you basically hit research, and they make the thing, and it makes you a dish. They also give you the recipe for the dish as a reward for researching the recipe.
Oh, nice. Okay. Is there anything else you want to say about this game?
Yes. First, I'm going to tell you that not all 7-star pools are 7 stars. Some have only 6 stars at the end.
Okay.
And I'll tell you how they work. Normally, with 6 stars, you'd have 1 3-star, 2 4 stars, 1 5-star, and a 6-star. And also, it only appears rarely, but it can happen a 7-star pool. They're the pools that rarely appear.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, though it's very rare, but it can happen.
All right. Well, let's move right along. You made some milkshakes with mommy. Tell us how you made your milkshakes.
Okay, well, first, mommy got us a few cups, and then she put some vanilla ice cream in and poured some milk in them, and then we just kind of like bashed it down, kind of. And mommy gave us the option to put chocolate syrup in it if we wanted chocolate milkshakes. My little brother did one, but mommy did want some chocolate. JJ wants some chocolate, but I'm the only one that didn't choose chocolate milkshake.
So, wait, you didn't use a blender?
No, we just kind of like mashed up the ice cream with our spoons.
Okay.
And then at the end, I put some sprinkles in it, drank it all, and voila.
Okay. So, you didn't put the chocolate in yours, so.
Yeah, because I wasn't in the mood for chocolate milkshake. I was in the mood for vanilla. They're mini milkshakes, so that means they were easier to make.
Okay.
Like almost like mini freebie milkshakes.
Gotcha, gotcha. I guess there's not too much to say about that other than what's already been said, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if you guys are still here and listening, obviously you like what you're hearing. They should hit the subscribe button, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Finally, we're going to talk about our trip to the Longstreet farm. How much did you enjoy visiting it?
A lot.
All right. Do you remember anything about it from a historical perspective?
It was founded in the 1890s and yet is still active as we speak today.
Yes, it is. It's the oldest active livestock farm in New Jersey, right?
Yes.
Very cool, very cool. And what did we see while there?
We saw a couple of horses, one cute white kitty, and we saw a lot of chickens and turkeys in the same pen.
We also saw cows and sheep, too.
Yes, and get this, we saw an egg in the chicken coop.
We did see an egg in the chicken coop. Yes, we did. And we got to see a whole bunch of older machinery, too. Like, they actually still have the old carriages and the old plowing equipment, didn't they?
Yeah,
Was pretty cool. We'll definitely add some pictures of what we took to the YouTube video of this. Sound good?
sound good. Get this, we got to go inside the farmhouse.
Oh, yeah. And we got to learn some of the history of the farmhouse. What was the very special thing that was there that was only there once a month?
The piano lady to play the piano.
Yeah, she was playing songs from back then, from the original piano that was in the house, right?
Yes, and we got to hear it.
Yeah, very cool. And they had an old Sears catalog. Do you remember all the stuff that you could order from a Sears catalog?
Everything from music boxes to houses.
They could order a house through a Sears catalog?
Yes,
Oh, that's pretty crazy. And some of those houses are still around today, right?
yes.
Which is even crazier. But they showed us all of the different rooms. Tell us about some of the rooms that you like.
I like the main room with the 2 comfy looking couches, and one of them was comfy because we got to sit on one.
You remember the story behind the couches?
No,
All
I
right.
don't.
They put their best furniture out in the foyer. That way it showed off the wealth that they had.
Yeah,
What was that one cool toy that you were looking at?
It kind of like a Seoscope thing where you see pictures. They actually allowed me to use it and see through it. The picture looked cool.
Yes, it did. That music box in the other room looked cool too, right?
Yes.
That one that was standing up in the middle of the floor?
Yeah, I wish I could have played it.
Yeah, we can't touch everything. A lot of the stuff, if it's not from the original house, it's from that time period.
Yes, and we do not want to break stuff like that. We would just be disrespectful if we do that.
Yep. And then there was a den or like the old time man cave, as the person who was given the tour said. And they had a cool looking stove in it, right?
Yes, and a cool dining room to go with it.
Yes, they did. Then we went to the upstairs. What did you see upstairs?
A few couches and a cute looking mannequin.
Yeah, they had a mannequin with a pretty dress on it, right?
Yes,
And we also got to see an old baby cradle too.
yes, cute babies.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a big interest in little children.
Yep. And when we went outside the house, what building did we see right outside the house?
The outhouse.
Yes, they even have the old outhouse still up.
Yes.
And you went inside and you saw the toilet inside of it, right?
Yes.
And they still have an active vegetable garden for the property too, don't they?
Mhm.
So very cool, very cool. Anything else you want to say about the Longstreet farm?
No, not really.
All right, it was a fun trip though, right?
Yes, it was.
All right. So once again, we went into some of what we watched with You and I Are Polar Opposites, and then transitioned into some of what has been played with Cardcaptor Sakura Memory Key. Then we went into how milkshakes were made, and finally, our trip to the Longstreet farm. Autumn, close us out.
This is a daughter, a daddy, a podcast signing out. Bye.
Bye. And remember, if you like what you heard today, check us out on social media, like, subscribe, and follow. And check out all J-Mail for Real podcasts. Once again, this is a Daughter, a Daddy, a podcast. A place where a daughter and her daddy watch, read, play, create, and learn together.